I'm a very social person, but I'm also an introvert. And yes, both can exist at the same time. Being an introvert means that I need a lot of alone time to recharge my social batteries. I need to be alone every day. And this means that for me, going to any networking event, business event, team building exercise, or any kind of large gathering will be actually very draining for me. I will get tired from being around people. And it's not just about meeting new people, but it's because chit-chatting and sustaining conversations with people for a long time depletes my social battery. So in order to mitigate that, I have 4 different tricks that I use when I go to these events. The first one is that I take many, and I mean many, bathroom breaks. More than I need to. Just to be alone for 5 minutes, take a deep breath, and recharge my battery. The second thing I do is that when I find someone I enjoy talking to, I stick to that person for a while. It's always easier and less draining for me to talk to someone when I'm enjoying the conversation. The third thing I do is when the conversation gets me too tired, I try to change the topic to something that energizes me and talk about something that I find interesting. It helps me keep my energy high. And the last thing I do, which is probably the hardest one, but something very important to do, is that when I get overly tired or when I start to be overwhelmed, I do the right thing and I leave. It's not always easy to leave. It's not always the right moment, but it's the right thing for me to do if I start to be overwhelmed. Because if I don't leave, I will get a social hangover. And if you don't know what a social hangover is, it is exactly like a hangover, but instead of being induced by alcohol, it's induced by the fact that I've spent too much time with people and I did not have time to replenish my battery. And it means that the next day I'm going to be completely dead and most likely incapable of doing anything. So all of us should know our limits, and we should all understand how to navigate situations where we're a little bit out of our comfort zone. And none of us should be ashamed or feel the need to hide that we are introverts, that we like to socialize, but that we need time alone to replenish our batteries. We shouldn't be ashamed that social interactions drain us, and that when we need to go, we just need to go.